federal government has held a public presentation and breakdown of highlights of the 21.83 trillion naira 2023 Appropriation Bill. The event was held at the main auditorium of the Federal Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning Complex. At the presentation, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, disclosed that the federal government will stop the payment of fuel subsidy by the end of June 2023. Our correspondent, Simisola Adigun, has the details in this report.
The Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning opened its auditorium to the public and commenced the new year with a presentation and breakdown of the just signed 2023 Appropriation Bill. The 2023 budget was signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari and passed by the National Assembly on Tuesday, January 3, 2023. Speaking on the budget, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, said the 2023 budget was prepared against the backdrop of continuing global and domestic challenges and was designed to promote social inclusion and strengthen the resilience of the economy.
Quite possibly going to continue witnessing some of the global crises that are not abating, specifically the Russia-Ukraine war is not showing any signs of abating. And so that's one major component. The second component is the inflation growth across the world. The monetary authorities globally are still tightening, which means interest cost goes up, and that drives inflation. So it's just for every country to know that these difficulties are there and will be there through 2023, and we have to take our own measures to cushion those measures from running down any economy.
Breaking down the budget, the minister disclosed that the government made provisions of 3.36 trillion naira for fuel subsidy payment to cover the first 6 months of 2023, in line with an 18-month extension announced in early 2022.
We're also going to be exiting fuel subsidy by the middle of the year. So it will mean more revenue accruing to the Federation. Subsidy cost is a cost to the Federation. It eats up into the oil and gas revenue. So yes, we prepared this on the optimistic side, being assured that the security and the production will be sustained. And if it is sustained, these revenues are realizable. In fact, they are on the conservative side because we always try to be conservative.
Speaking on the depreciation in the contribution of the oil and gas sector to the economy, the minister said this represents the government's resolve to diversify the economy.
The agricultural sector has the highest contribution of 23%, followed by the information and communications sector, then trade, manufacturing, then the oil and gas sector. The oil and gas sector contribution as at the third quarter of 2023 was just 5.66%. Again, this is to further emphasize that the Nigerian economy is truly diversified.
As regards tax waivers, Zainab Ahmed announced the withdrawal of the Pioneer Status Tax Waiver for companies going forward, revealing that a total of 6 trillion naira had been forgone between 2021 to date under its tax waiver scheme. The plan, according to her, will help shore up the federal government's revenue. Simisola Adigun, TV 360, Abuja.